Hi, guys.
Hi.
What's going on?
Living, laughing, loving. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. We're watching a Elizabeth Taylor movie.
Oh.
Okay. Which one?
Well, we watched Butterfield 8 earlier.
Okay.
And we're now watching Giant with James Dean and Rock Hudson, which is 3 hours and 20-something minutes. So this is a good pause.
Good.
Yeah, wow. So is it the prequel to The Irishman? Why is it so long?
It's too long. The Irishman was way too long.
Yes.
I mean, I had no patience for it.
I don't think anybody did, honestly. Like, who was talking about that movie the next day? No one.
Honestly, you know who was? They were, because they had that talk back right afterwards. Like, I needed to see another 30 minutes after watching the whole film.
I did not watch that. I was like,
It was more interesting than the movie.
Truly.
Okay, so what's been going on in your house?
Well, we started quarantine by moving.
2 days in, on the 18th, basically after everything had already shut down, we called our movers and we were like, we still doing this? Because we gotta move.
Right.
And they were like, yep. So we moved into a new apartment. We lost our jobs. Then we got new jobs, but that was like 3 weeks in. So the first 3 weeks were really a free-for-all.
Yeah.
And we couldn't go to a furniture store because all the stores were closed. So we didn't have any furniture in our new house because we moved into a bigger apartment. So we just kind of had boxes for about 3 weeks.
So how did you eventually get furniture?
We ordered it from IKEA, which is so silly because we live in North Hollywood. We're about 10 minutes from the IKEA, and we couldn't go inside, so we had to have it shipped. But they were so delayed that it didn't get here until a couple days ago, like the last bit of it. So, and we were just getting creative. So we were just in a big house, not doing anything, with no furniture, just busting through Love Island.
Which is the only way to do quarantine.
Truly.
If you haven't watched the season... I'm sorry, what did you say?
I was saying, if you got the time, it's a show for you.
Yes.
Yes. It's true. I mean, and no one should have the time, but I think right now, we all have the time.
Yes.
Which is crazy, because y'all are working, like, real hours.
Yeah, we ended up, like, losing our jobs and then getting full-time jobs. So that's kind of been almost all we've been doing. You've been taking a class.
Yeah, I've been doing some voiceover class specifically for animation, and I mean, truly, it's been like a couple of Zoom shows that we've done.
Yeah,
and then it's like from there, just a lot of working, and then getting 2 days off.
Yeah, so like a regular work week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have any animation voices that you'd like to show me right now?
Sure. Yeah, I was a French baguette who he only had like one line, so that's why I did that part of the homework. So the one line was something like, "It has so much French elegance, and does your friend Mr. Nutty Bar want to concede?" That was it.
That was really good.
Well, I love bread, too. This is great.
It was honestly fun to go into the closet, get really hot and sweaty, and yell that for like an hour while I recorded it.
That's our house.
That's good. What has been the weirdest thing that you've learned about each other in this time?
Gosh.
I got one. It's that we each have a witching hour. So it's around the same time every day, but for Julie, she has 2 full hours of her witching hour, which is she transforms into Freakazoid or a Looney Tune or whatever you want to call it, literally a puppet that is like come to life out of a cartoon and starts walking around and being like, and like poking me and prodding me, and literally for 2 hours, she is nonstop bits, cannot be her thirst cannot be satiated.
I absolutely lose it between about 9 and 11 p.m.
And then for me...
Now I'm exhausted.
Exactly, then you're like...
Yeah, she literally is like a kid whenever they eat candy or drink a Mountain Dew.
Right.
She like runs around, gets tired, and basically falls asleep. But for me, right around when hers is starting to die down, I've finally gotten revved up, so my witching hour starts around midnight. And that's where I basically do the same thing, but it only lasts about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, because she's asleep.
I'm falling asleep.
Exactly.
Charles, please stop acting like a snake. I want to go to bed. You know, it's just like stuff like that. Like, you can give me a kiss, you cannot act like a snake. Which is a real conversation I had with a grown man in my home.
So basically you have the zoomies, like a puppy.
Yes,
exactly. To get it all out. I think because we're like totally normal during the day. For 8 hours straight, we're totally normal. And then we eat our dinner and we go to class or we work out or we do whatever. And then it's 9 o'clock and I just gotta let loose.
But also, like, you know, our new job is basically we're, you know, doing customer service. We're getting calls from people all day that are like so fired up when they finally get through the phone queue to speak to us.
Yeah.
That, like, when they're with us, they're like, hey, I've been on the phone for an hour. Let me tell you something about aerosols or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And it's just like everyone's way too extra basically all day.
Yeah.
And then so we're just kind of sitting in one spot all day in our house that we haven't left, absorbing it.
Yeah.
And that energy has to go somewhere.
As you know, as a customer service professional.
Yes. You know,
it's gotta go somewhere.
I had this moment with Spectrum, like maybe the third or fourth day. This was like very early on. We changed our cable around, and I was on hold. No, because they were doing free internet for college students, which is incredible and probably the nicest thing they've ever done. But I was on hold. I hung up one day and was like, I'm just going to do it again tomorrow. And I was on hold. I had to be for 2 hours. And also the noise that the hold made. I mean, like, it was like. But when I got to the woman, she was so nice, so polite, and like handled everything in 30 seconds. And I thought, you know what? I need to like realize that there are larger things going on than me. And can you imagine her all day? Like, she probably wants to scream.
Yeah. She's getting absolutely reamed every single phone call.
Yeah.
Which we know from having worked in any sort of customer-facing job.
Yeah.
That's all it is people just like going to therapy on you.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, even when I've been that person on the phone that's been like so upset, like whenever I was calling our apartment complex to be like, oh, this hasn't gotten fixed or whatever, even when I'm literally irate, when I'm on the phone with someone else, I'm like, I am so disappointed. I'm absolutely frustrated. This is the most mad I've ever been. I'm like very calmly talking about the rage that I want to like let out.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do? We're just human.
That's it.
What do you think you've learned the most about yourselves during this time?
I was just saying this to some friends of mine that my family said to me, like, you've been training for this your whole life because I loved being by myself and sitting inside. So this has not, like, affected me that much in that way. There's certain things where I'm like, oh, I wish I could, like, run to the grocery store if I had to, right? But like you said, there's bigger things than me in the world. I would say that it's been mostly about my, like, I guess career stuff. That's all kind of been put on hold, and I haven't been doing shows, and I haven't really been creative, and I honestly I realized I really needed some time off. Yeah. And it's been really nice, and I don't really miss it, and that may change tomorrow. I don't know. But for the last few weeks, it's been so nice to just, like, go to a job, take care of myself, and spend time with my loved one. And get in touch with all my friends and family and, like, do all that stuff has been great.
Yeah. Yeah. Charles?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I definitely agree with all that. I definitely have the same feelings of, like, I'm glad that I get some time to reset and refocus and figure out what I like to do and what I want to do, and that's been kind of nice. Yep. One thing that's probably the most surprising thing is that I learned that how fast I would draw a line in the sand for cutting someone else's hair, because I'm I'm not going to do that.
He won't cut my hair.
I will cut your hair. I'll wear I'll wear a bee suit. Like, tell me what to do. I'll stand far back. I'll be like Edward Scissorhands, like.
I will let you. I could never get mad at you, so like I would. And I think that's also part of it, Charles. Is like if I ruined your hair,
yes,
you'd be done.
I mean, there's no way to bounce back from that.
No.
And, like,
That's why I said just shave it all.
And that's literally why I'm like, look, I'm not going to perform open heart surgery on you. We're going to take you to a doctor for that. So like, it's not going to be my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even going to take the gun and put it in my hand. There's no way.
Yeah, I get it.
I probably shouldn't say that I would let you, I should set a good example. Like, no, we have to stay 6 feet apart, but I, honestly would let you cut my hair.
We'll meet in the street.
Okay.
And then Charles can hold the yardstick, and I will be on the other side, like.
What have you, can we ask you questions?
Oh, please.
What have you learned about yourself?
I don't think anything that I didn't already know, which is so the wrong answer, but I really like being around people, and that has been, I think, the biggest challenge. And similar to you, I mean, like, it has, like, I know it's terrible to say, like, it's been nice, but, like, it's been nice to have a break, watch movies I've always wanted to watch but never had the time, like, call and text people I haven't talked to literally in some people 10 years, longer than that. Like, I have enjoyed that aspect of it, but I definitely learned even further that, like, I rely so heavily on other people's energies, attitudes. I like hearing people's just, like, stories about their life. Like, I thrive in that. So, and like Alana, God bless her, we can only tell each other the same story so many times.
Right.
I know she probably wants to kill me. Alana? As she looks over. What are you most looking forward to doing once this is over?
I mean, I definitely want to, like, go to a restaurant. I want to go to a bar or, like, go to a park. I mean, like, I don't really need to, like, set my sights super far. I mean, eventually it'll be like, oh, to travel and see people literally in any capacity would be such a joy.
Yeah.
But I think probably, like, just being able to, like, go and see someone in a restaurant and, like, not have to do a takeout thing with someone or, you know what I mean? That's just, like, it'd be nice to have some more human interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a trip planned to North Carolina right as all this was happening.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to see both of our families, and that didn't happen. So now I think that would be the first thing I would do. I think I really want to go, like, especially since moving to LA from Chicago, we had such regimented schedules in Chicago with our performances that here it's been a little looser. And we also had the opportunity to go do all these fun things that, like, we wouldn't have gotten to do because of our jobs and because we lived in Illinois.
Yeah.
Now it's like, at the drop of a hat, I can take a day off and go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
And it feels like this weird, sad vacation we're all on where we can't go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think, taking one of the trips we like to take, or, going to Vegas, our other favorite vacation destination.
Oh my God.
We're absolute trash. Stuff like that. Even, like, I tweeted this the other day, but, like, I would settle for a walk around the Americana right now. I really would go walk around the mall.
Yes.
And we honestly would go walk the Galleria and the Americana. Like, that was, like, one of our walks.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely did hikes. We went and saw nature. But, like, one of our other things that we did was, to go mall walking and look at people.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
It's fascinating. And it's cool to see, like, what other people are like at a mall. It's, like, such a microcosm. And the other thing is, like, the malls here, and you know better than anyone, malls here are thriving and, like, have been for years.
Yeah.
The malls in my hometown are closing. Like, I don't get why this mall is, like, always crazy.
Yeah. Because they're so much fun. Free air condition.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's all I can think of.
And I say all this, and we've already said it, but, like, of course, understanding that, like, this is an actual pandemic and, like, people are being hurt and suffering. Right. So me saying, like, I wish I could go to Disneyland is, like, the most horrible thing I could probably say. But it would be nice to, like, for everybody to hopefully feel less scared. I think things are going to change a lot, too, the way we, like, we're not going to be crammed into spaces or crammed in our cars as much. At least I hope we learn something from it.
Yeah, it's true.
I think, and just to piggyback on that, and just to, like, yes, I don't want, like, if anyone could, like, if everyone could stop dying and getting the virus and getting sick, that would be amazing.
It would be really great if you guys could do that.
We've known people that have gotten it. We've known people that have gotten really sick. But, like, aside from wanting that to end, I would just like to be able to, like, go out and touch someone.
All right. Well, that's a different show. My mother watches this, Charles. So
and here's the thing. She knows, too. Like, I'm talking about shake someone's hand. Like, give someone a hug. I can't give anyone a hug right now.
Don't you miss hugging me?
I truly, I was going to say I hugged you every day. Like, this is not right.
It's really not right.
I don't know. I don't know. Seeing you guys through a screen is just not the same.
It's not the same.
What are you going to do?
All those things. I can't wait to be at the movies. I can't wait to get a refill. Like, that's my number one.
Yeah.
Also, now 2 times, this is a deep dive, but 2 times I've gone to McDonald's and they've given me other drinks than Diet Coke. Today it was Dr. Pepper, and, like, what am I going to do? Complain? The world's on fire. Like, why would I be like, I didn't get the right soda? But I
feel the same way. It's like, I feel so bratty, and I'm just complaining about something small in a time when there's something so big going on is, like, feels selfish, but at the same time, it's like, denying those emotions or feelings is just going to bottle them up and make them worse. You know what I mean? Like,
so I just take it out on Alana.
There you go. Yeah, you have to have a punching bag in your home.
I also have to leave you. Stop. You're so blessed. Look at her face. How could you ever be sad?
Oh, no, I'm lucky, but I'm just saying that I'm the punching bag in our house.
Yeah, you're big.
And the snake.
And the snake.
I wanted to leave you with this note of joy for once this is over and we can reunite. Our favorite pizza place, the name just escaped me. Desano's has completed the parking lot because we've driven by it. So next time we meet, we can actually park like real people and not in like a back alley by a dumpster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have ordered from there 2 times already, and I can't wait to have a dinner with you there and just all eat a whole pizza kind of silently and just
all that shaky cheese.
Oh.
I mean, it'll be nice to not have to eat a ton of food in shame and be able to do it out in public.
Yes, freely.
Loved ones.
No, that's also true. I love you both.
We love you.
Thank you so much for doing this. It just,
of course.
It means the world. I always love chatting with you.
Right back at you.
Thanks. All right, well, have a good day.
Okay.
You too.
Stay safe.
Bye. You too.
Don't get your hair cut. We can do it later.
I'm not cutting her hair.
Okay,
or let's talk about it once I hang up.
Okay.